Hi guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Novita Anggraini. My student register number 1804041117. I will try in perform my speaking by reading the text to submit my excitement in the meeting text. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. IMF Live Global Growth Forecast for 2021 still sees exceptional uncertainty. The International Monetary Fund on Tuesday raised its forecast for global economic growth in 2021 and cited the coronavirus triggered downturn last year, the biggest space-time contraction since the Great Depression, would be nearly a full percentage point less severe than expected. The global lender said multi-vaccine approvals and the start of vaccination in some countries has boosted hopes of an eventual end to the pandemic that has now infected nearly 100 million people and claimed to live of more than 2.1 million globally. But I warned that the world economy continued to face exceptional uncertainty and news wave of COVID-19 infection and variant pose risk, and global activity would remain well below pre-COVID-19 projection made 1 year ago. IMF chief economist Gita Gopinath said United States President Joe Biden's pledge to fund the World Health Organization COVAX vaccine initiative marked a very big step to containing the pandemic and ensuring more equitable distribution of vaccine. Much more will be needed because, as we can see, give the mutating virus, that this is not a problem that's going away anytime soon. Gopinath told a conference. There is still a tremendous amount of uncertainty, she told Reuters in a separate interview. We know that the health crisis is not over until it is over everywhere. Gopinath said the global economy could gain 9 trillion US dollar between 2020 and 2025 if faster progress could be made in ending the health crisis. And it was clearly in the interest of affected economy to help poor countries recover. There's complete economic sense to do this, and do it right now, she told Reuters. The IMF estimates that close to 19 million people are likely to fall below the extreme poverty threshold during 2020 to 2021, with the pandemic wiping some out 20 trillion US dollar in projection output through 2025 and reversing progress made in reducing poverty over the past 2 decades. Gopinath said advanced economies were recovering more quickly and urgent countries with means to continue to offer poor national side low interest loans and debt relief. There is still much to be done, but we are currently at least in positive growth territory this year, as opposed to last year. The news conference. Vaccine power uptick. In its latest World Economic Outlook, the IMF forecasts a 2020 global contraction of 3.5%, an improvement of 0.9 percentage point from the 4.4% slump predicted in October. given stronger than expected momentum in the second half of last year. It predicted global growth of 5.5% in 2021, 0.3 percentage point better than in October, citing expression of a vaccine-powered uptick later in the year and added policy support in the United States, Japan, and the few overlooked economies. It is said the U.S. economy, the leg in the world, was expected to grow by 5.1% in 2021, an upward revision of 2 percentage points attributed to carryover from strong momentum in the second half of 2020 and to benefit accruing from about 900 million US dollar in additional fiscal support approved in December. The outlook would likely improve further in the U.S. Congress passes a $1.9 trillion relief package proposed by Biden. Gopinath said, forecasting a 5% boost over 3 years if the packaging is approved by the U.S. Congress. Chinese economy is expected to expand by 8.1% in 2021 and 5.6% in 2022 compared with the October forecast of 8.2% and 8 and 5.8% respectively, while India's economic is seen growing 11.5% in 2021, up 2.7 percentage points from the October forecast, after a stronger than expected recovery in 2020. The fund said countries should continue to support their economies until activity normalizes to limit persistent damage from the deep recession of the past year. Low-income countries would need continued support through grants, low interest loans and debt relief, and some countries may require debt restructuring, the IMF said.